Let's talk Google Guaranteed or local service ads. If your ads aren't showing or you're not getting phone calls, it's probably due to one of three reasons. We're going to cover those. The first reason why your ads may not be showing or you may not be getting phone calls is your business's proximity to the customer at the time of search. Just like Google My Business, Google is looking at your physical business address and looking at where their customer is and showing them a result that is most relevant to that customer. Your proximity to that customer is something you don't have any control over. So look at it this way. If there are 5 companies between you and that customer who's searching at that moment, chances are they're going to see one of the other 5 companies before they see your company. The second factor, your weighted rating. So let's say you have 10 5-star reviews and a 1-star review in there somewhere. Google says that it takes 15 5-star reviews to override that 1-star review. When your weighted rating is below your competition, you may often appear low in the search results in your LSAs or not at all. The most critical reason that your ads aren't showing is what Google scores you based on what they call response time. That's not your physical response to the emergency. That is the time they say it takes you, on average, to mark the call that came in through Google Guaranteed as accepted or rejected. So how can you fix response time? Every time you get an email notifying you that a potential call has come in from a customer through the LSA program, you've got to log into that portal and mark that call as accepted or rejected. If you're not marking those calls at all, or you're waiting days and days and days, that counts against you, and it impacts where your ad shows in the LSA bar at the top of Google. Now, you might ask, what about me? I'm a brand new company to the program. I don't have any calls. I can't be scored on response time. And my answer is, I have no idea. Google couldn't give me an answer on it. The best advice I have is that very first phone call, log in, mark that call, accept, reject it, and hopefully that's going to help you with future calls. 5 more things to keep in mind with LSAs. Narrow your targeted area. Don't focus on a 2 or 3 or 4 hour radius around where you're located. Aim small, miss small. That seems to work the best. Business hours. You offer a 24-hour service. Make sure your GMB isn't set to 8 to 5 like normal banker hours. LSA display times. You can actually set your ads to only appear during certain hours of the day. We use the same strategy with our pay-per-click clients. You probably don't need to focus 24 hours a day. Typically, calls will come in the morning, in the evening, on weekends. That midday, you could probably skip. Narrow your service offering. Yes, you may do restoration and full recon, which includes everything from painting, drywall, plumbing, etc. Aim small, miss small, again, is what works. Lastly, budget. Don't let your weekly budget limit when those ads show. Set that weekly budget a little higher than you think is probably normal. That, again, seems to be a very good strategy for LSAs. If you have more questions about the LSA program, book a call with us today. We offer an LSA auditing program. Many of the problems your LSA account has can probably fix over a single phone call. So book a call today.